Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Blazers will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Owls offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Sands. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Complete on third down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Owls will line it up on 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Wants to keep it in the air. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Owls look to keep this drive humming. The give on the inside. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Owls. You want to talk about a great way to start the game early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UAB's offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. He's not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
To the air, it's Kitna. Got out of trouble and throws. Got it in the middle, it's Hooks. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
There's not a quarterback in college football that's not going to be successful with that much time to throw the football. And I think, Reese, I think I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next room, and he doesn't sound happy. No words that we could use on this broadcast.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jackson. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo.
Good enough for first down.
Takes the handoff, it's Jackson. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. He could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Kitna. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Blazers! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The extra point here would tie the game. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Pulls it in, it's Pratt. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pratt. tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Grab behind the line. It's Sands. Still running at the 40. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Terrell. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gets the back moving. Gonna look downfield again. The screen, he can go. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it behind the line. It's Hooks. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, a lot of space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UAB.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. The screen, and watch out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Caught behind the line. It's Messer. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And how about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
Looking to throw on third. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. It will send the punt unit onto the field. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the first down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man. The snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It sends. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Terrell. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Caught over the middle, it's Henry. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Got his man out of the backfield. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Firing deep. Hauls it in down the sideline. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, UAB. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
21, Florida Atlantic, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He may keep that punt rush honest after completing a pass earlier. Wants to return it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And he has had this offense clicking on all cylinders the entire game. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Kitna. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Beebe. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a big gain. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Blazers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He's got it, first down and more. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Just keep slinging it. Release to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Catch in the middle. It's Terrell. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's reeled in. It's Sands. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using his feet to buy time. Slings it downfield. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Owls.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put some... Try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Picks up the first down, still moving. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And first down for the offense.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making.
Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating...
It's a fumble on the play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. That's caught. It's hooked. And the that one well covered, just a short game there.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The throw. Makes the grab. It's Beebe.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. 4th down now up to them.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Sands. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Sands. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Owls racing to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Terrell. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Sands. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Throwing right. It's complete. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this 1st down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll leave it with him. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Scanning the field, it's Kitna. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
35, Florida Atlantic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
He leaves it with his back. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. From the gun on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Messer. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go. Turning it on! Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. The give to the tailback. Finds a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll send the back in motion. Throws it back. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head and can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. More speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
They'll run it here on third and goal. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And when the man behind center has it going the way he has so far, you are feeling good about reaching into the playbook. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They've put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they put up.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Back to pass, it's Kitna. They're setting up the screen. Breaks the tackle. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blazers are on the move. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Kitna. Snagged out of the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It's a draw.
Well, they try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play.
They get off the rock really fast, get in the backfield. The offensive linemen are supposed to push them upfield. Quarterback's got to sell it. Not anything really in that play in sync, and it doesn't go anywhere.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodged by this offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to BYU. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Moves away as he feels pressure. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that,
he'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open.
There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Blazers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. The run from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Beebe. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, that's a bad fumble. I mean, you're going to give the ball to your playmaker. You understand the situation. All I'm trying to do is run clock, hold on to that thing. To fumble in that situation and just breathe hope. You gave him life, and that's what you don't want to do. You just want to run that clock.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the... Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. Big Sands. And he's knocked down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
You just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Sands. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is a big field goal attempt as they try to get back to within one possession here in the 4th. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.